Okay, dear students, today we do the topic particular metals and non-metals. Okay, this is one of the chemistry chapter in your 10th class. In this whole chapter we have to study about the various 118 elements, particularly total 118 elements present in nature. Okay, mean to say 118 kinds of atoms, you can say atoms kind. We have to discuss about their properties, that what kind of properties they are showing, how to extract them, mean to say metallurgy particularly. Okay, we have to discuss in this topic chapter particularly extraction metallurgy, you can say, of different elements, particularly some metals we will discuss in this chapter, and only introduction of metallurgy is in your syllabus particularly. Okay, so now let's start with the particularly metals, that which substance particularly out of 118 elements. You have seen the periodic table. In that periodic table total 118 kinds of elements are known to exist in nature. Okay, these are 100 elements. So out of these 87 roundabout are metals. Okay, rest of non-metals, you can say. And almost of 92 out of these 118 are existing in nature. The rest of all are synthetic one, mean to say prepared in the laboratory particularly. Okay, so we have to discuss about the properties of these 118 elements in this chapter, that whether they are metallic, non-metallic. Okay, now let's first talk about metals, that out of these 118 elements, which elements are known as metals particularly. Okay, like you know that for example lithium, sodium, potassium, these are known as particularly metals. Examples you have read in your previous classes, that why they are metals particularly, because metals are those elements which have tendency to lose electrons, mean to say which can easily lose electrons from their atoms. Suppose this is nucleus and electrons available outside in cell, which can easily lose these electrons. Those elements are known as particularly metals. And now about the which elements is known as non-metal. Out of these 118 elements, out of these how many are non-metals, and why we are calling them non-metals? Because these are those elements which have tendency to gain electron. Okay, now we will talk about that why atoms, or you can say elements, losing electrons or gaining electrons, why they are doing at all these things, that some are losing, some are gaining. So answer to this question is that in this periodic table, you know that this is 18th group, which compromises of these elements, particularly helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. This group is known as noble gases, or you can say stable gases, real gases. These are the name of them. Why? Because they are stable, mean to say neither they gain electron nor they lose electron. Why? Because they are stable. These elements are stable. 18th group elements are stable, mean to say. But rest of elements, all these rest of elements want to attain the same thing, stability. These elements are not particularly stable, so that's why they are attaining the stability either by gaining electron or by losing electron. If they are losing electron particularly, so that's why we are saying those elements are metals. Okay, or you can say which elements which have tendency to lose electron to become stable, you can also call them metal. Okay, and the same thing is true for the non-metals, the element which have tendency to gain electron to attain stability. Those are non-metals. Okay, so that's why they are losing gaining all about. So these we will talk say that metals and non-metals definition particularly. Okay, now in this chapters you will discuss the metals properties particularly, like their reactivity, their ionization enthalpies, what kind of properties they have. You will learn in further in 11th class about those things, or you have already learned in the periodic classification that what is ionization energy, what is their trend in them. Okay, but let's talk about little bit about metallurgy in this chapter. This is an introductory term I am doing. This whole lecture will be introductory for you particularly. So metallurgy is extraction of elements from their native state to elementary state, or you can say in pure form, native state to elementary state, or you can say or pure state, because no elements except these exist in nature in pure form. All are metals particularly. Like if you go for the sodium metal, you know that sodium is, you cannot get the sodium pure form in anywhere in nature. You will get it as in ore, like in sodium chloride. Okay, mean to say every element is formed in nature in some form of compound. They are present, compounded form they are present, but we need them in elementary state. Mean to say some substance which only have atoms of sodium only, that will be termed as the state, elementary state or pure state of that particular element. Okay, so we need to extract those elements from the compounded form to elementary form. That particular, that's a whole process from converting one element, any element from compounded to pure elementary. We need many processes particularly. We do a lot of processing to convert them from here to here. The whole process is known as metallurgy particularly. Okay, so in metallurgy we are extracting elements. In metallurgy you will also learn about some different terms. Okay, like a concentration, how you will do concentration of ore particularly, and you can say about how will you do the roasting. These are different terminology, roasting, calcination, which you learn in further lectures about these particular processes, calcination, roasting, and the more about them is a purification also is the last step. After doing these steps, you will going to get a convert an element, or you can say if you want to a element in pure state, you have to do particular these three processes over them. Okay, these involve the whole metallurgy processes. Okay, so these are the particularly introductory lecture I prepared for you, metals and non-metals, in which you must know why elements are behaving in such way. Okay, that some are gaining, losing. So today is your homework about this chapter, metals and non-metals. You have to read particularly first two pages. Okay, pages 1 and 2 particularly of NCERT. Okay, chapters your metals and non-metals. Okay, we will continue further in next lecture.